Peace and blessings. Happy new week from Team Angie. Peace and blessings. Happy Monday. Trying to put some positivity down you guys' timeline and wish you guys a happy new week. Offer you guys an extension to Team Angie as far as getting you guys the help you need to reach emotional balance and financial stability. I'm going to put some positivity down you guys' timeline and share with you guys a few little passive income opportunities that you can get started today making money online. Today is February 10th, and I'll be reading from my daily inspiration book. Trust me enough to spend ample time with me, pushing back the demands of the day. Refuse to feel guilty about something that is so pleasing to me, the king of the universe, because I am omnipotent. I am able to bend time and events in your favor. You will find that you can accomplish more in less time after you have given yourself to me in rich communication. Also, you align yourself with my perspective. You can sort out what is important and what is not. Don't fall into the trap of being constantly on the go. Many things people do in my name have no value in my kingdom. To avoid doing meaningless works, stay in continual communication with me. I will instruct you and teach you in the way you should go. I will counsel you with my eye upon you. Psalms chapter 32, verses 8. For your daily inspiration and encouragement for today, I titled this Imposter Syndrome. Starting digital marketing was a new journey for me as far as keeping Team Angie afloat and being able to have a secure source of income. Starting Team Angie was a reason also as well as for me to have a steady source of income, a permanent source of income. And embarking on this journey has been transforming as an individual and as a business owner. And I came across the word syndrome, imposter syndrome, like 2 or 3 times. And sometimes I speak to the universe, the stars, and the moon, the lines, and they tell me things. And it's told me today as well about imposter syndrome. So first hearing it, I automatically thought, well, like, it must mean being unauthentic, being some type of fraud, or being some type of person that you're not, basically, being a character. So I thought that's what it meant. I thought that's what it was about. I didn't really think too much other than that. And I just thought that's what it was. So for me hearing it the third time from the universe and everything like that, it kind of aligned with what I didn't know and what I need to know. And as far as me being able to be coachable and to learn to change my perspective in life so that I can be the person that I desire to become. Sometimes we're not where we want to be in life because of the person that we are. We're comfortable not changing. We're comfortable not elevating, and whether it be financially, emotionally, educational, or whatever it may be. Just being in a situation where you're comfortable and you're unable to change and unable to grow. So this time when I heard imposter syndrome, I had to look it up. It's just, I don't believe in coincidences. No such thing as serendipity. These things happen for a purpose, and that purpose will reveal itself in time. So I looked the word up, and it was telling me imposter syndrome is basically, for those of you who ever been on a journey to transformation where you want to see something change, whether it be your diet, whether it be a relationship you're in, whether it be your finances, or whether it just be your emotions, your anger, your attitude, peace and blessings. When you're on a transformational journey and you want to see something change, the only thing that stops you is you. What you think is true, whether you think you can make it or whether you don't think you can make it. Both thoughts are true. And what imposter syndrome was telling me was about when you on a journey that seems so unreal, whether you believe you can make it or not, but once you finally do make it without giving up and you see that change, imposter syndrome is not believing that you had the qualities, you had the perseverance, that you had the strength to accomplish that goal. And therefore, you don't really accept that win as you're supposed to. You don't feel as accomplished as you should because of imposter syndrome, being that you feel like you don't deserve your blessing. You feel like your blessing came out of luck, or you just not sure how your blessing happened. But let me tell you that whenever you start something and you don't give up and you finally have a little bit success, however that success looks major to someone else or even to yourself, just being happy that you started something different and that you finished doing something different and that you transformed to a different person, seeing the world differently. Now that you know that you are capable of accomplishing things. Feeling like you undeserved of what you accomplish is imposter syndrome. And that spoke to me a lot. It spoke to me a lot because this digital marketing journey, the vision that I seen for, the vision I had as far as why I got started, it didn't happen right away. It didn't happen overnight. Actually, it took months to even get a little bit established. But everything else as far as my dreams and goals was coming intuition is the same time. Peace and blessings. Thanks for tuning in. As far as the other dreams and goals that I had that I didn't give up on, it took years to come to pass. It took years to form. It took years for that moment to even be right for it to happen. So when these things started happening, I didn't really question or doubt myself that it was possible. It was just that it wasn't the time. And when it did happen, I felt more accomplished, knowing that imposter syndrome is about being dedicated to what you feel you deserve and what you earn. It's not always about how bad you want it. It's about how much are you willing to endure, whether things are looking good or whether things are looking bad. How far are you willing to go? You know, when you're that close to success, are you going to just give it all up? Are you going to end with a strong finish? So with this imposter syndrome, it was telling me like, just keep going. You know, everything in the universe has been telling me to keep going. It's been days where it was easy to do this. It's been days where it hasn't been so easy to do it. But through it all, I've been learning. I've been shaping myself and molding myself. Hey, peace and blessings. Thanks for tuning in. Much love. I've been molding myself and growing to the individual that I need to become. And also tapping in with the community, with like-minded individuals, networking and collaborating with other people, learning from them, which is in the same industry and field as far as making money online, and that chose digital marketing. Just being open-minded to learn from them has been helping me grow as an individual and as a business owner. And I could feel it just coming, you know, the way that I had to do it was different than the way that everybody else was doing it for their success. But it's no different. The process still works. Just like, I'll give you an example. We all get dressed in the morning or at night. But the way we do it ain't the same, you know. I might put my shirt on one arm at a time. I might put the head in first. Who knows? But it's no wrong way to do it. It gets done. The same as when we get into our jeans. Some people might put the left leg in first. Some people put the right leg in first. Some people sit down and pull both legs up at the same time. It doesn't matter how you do it, but it gets done. And that's what I was basically getting at. Like, as far as with digital marketing, it don't matter how I post it, when I post it, or even if I'm posting. But it's just basically about the way that I need to get it done, the way that'll work for me. And embarking on this journey, I found my route. I found my lane. Of course, I tried different things and many other things, but they wasn't working. Nor was I forcing it to work, but I give it enough time to see, was it really working or was it really not? And was it really just me being uncomfortable and unconfident? Because confidence plays a role in major success as well. You're confident when you trust your process and when you trust yourself and you trust the ability that you have to get started, to get things done. So that wasn't anything that was lacking. It was just, this wasn't my route, the way that I was taking until I started blogging. As far as a consultant, private personal consultant, and with digital marketing, there's a few different things that I can do that goes hand in hand with each other. So that's what I've been trying to balance out, and now I found a way to do it, nevertheless. And now that it's starting to pick up and, you know, take off, I'm not shocked. So that's what the imposter syndrome came about. Like, don't be shocked that you've been putting the effort in, you've been putting the work in. Now your results and your efforts are starting to pay off. And it's paying off faster and miraculously in ways that I didn't think, you know. But that moment has come, nevertheless. So I said all that to say this. If something seems too good to be true, give yourself a chance to check it out. And just because it doesn't happen right away, don't give up right away. Don't give up at all. Stay strong and stay true to what you desire to do. Let your reality become your desired reality, your outcome, your dreams to come true. And it's all about just trusting the process, you know. The process to design and clothes, it took years. The process to starting a business, it took years. But my dream, I never gave up on. My dream always was in the back of my mind on how can I make this happen? What ways can I go about tackling my goals to see my dreams come true? And I tried different things. Like I said, not every route took me closer to my desired outcome, but every route was forming itself and manifesting itself in ways that my dreams would come true. In time, timing is everything. Patience is a virtue. We get impatient when things doesn't happen right away. This isn't no microwave blessing that's going to happen within a few seconds. You put something in and grip something out right away. This has to be nourished. It has to be taken care of. Everything that you starts off as a baby, and you have to let it grow, give it time to evolve into what it's meant to be. So that's what I'm doing with Team Angie. This is my second year in business. The first year was way different than the second year, and I imagine the third year is going to be different than the past. But nevertheless, I'm growing as an individual, and I appreciate the people that's been growing with me and with Team Angie as we continue to rock this and continues to carry on with products and services to help people evolve as individuals or business owners. That's what Team Angie is about, and that's what I represent. Emotional stability to help you make the right choices when you have decisions, and financial freedom so that you can have choices, to have freedom, to have time back to do the things that you love to do, or to have time to figure out what it is that you like to do. Because being stuck, having obligations and priorities that's really obligated to maintaining or surviving, doesn't give you a lot of time to think about what you want to do with your life. It doesn't give you time to figure out what makes you happy. It doesn't give you time to figure out what's the next step as far as financial freedom and time freedom. I've had worked plenty of jobs that I didn't like because I was forced to, just to pay the bills and to take care of things and stuff like that. But being happy is a part of life, and it's important that you know that you are worthy of being happy and that I'm doing well. Peace and blessings. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for asking. I'm just putting out some motivation for people who want to start their dream. Those of you who are entrepreneurs who looking for a niche, you want a side hustle, you want to start making money online. I got a blueprint to teach you exactly what to do to get started. And my live mentorship will help you stay started and help you keep going. Some days we meet twice a week, but some days we meet for mindset, because success is 90% mindset and 10% skills. 10% skills that anybody can learn if they desire to, and stick with it. Stick with learning something new, giving yourself a chance and not being so hard on yourself. That's what I had to learn, which was a hard lesson to learn, to be coachable, not to be so hard on myself, to celebrate my wins and to acknowledge my flaws and acknowledge that I am human and I do have flaws, and that's okay. That helps me grow, and that helps me learn to look at life different, to change my perspective so that I can see how to correct my mistakes, and I can see how my mistakes hold me back from reaching my goals. That's what mindset is about. And my mindset is so important because our mind tells us whether we're going to succeed in life or whether we're not. And that's why I'm always preaching about positivity and good vibes, and why I go day in and day out with mental health awareness and also with financial stability. So you guys can get an in-depth on how both can help you, because they are both different things, but they both go hand in hand when it comes to being an entrepreneur and being successful in life, or being successful with anything. And it's all about practicing mindfulness. Some days my business do well, some days my business don't. But at the end of the day, it's what I think about. If I think that my failures are going to override my success, then I need to change my mindset, and I need to think about what I'm thinking about. That's practicing mindfulness. And I'm going to give you guys the rest of the tips on what it is to be emotional stable and stability emotional, so you can make the right choices when you have these situations that tries you to take away your peace and to take away your peace or whatever. But the next thing you do is practice and prioritize self-care. The way that we get loved is the way that we love ourselves. That's how we teach people how to love us. No one can fulfill our desired needs other than ourselves, or better than ourselves. When you spend a lot of time seeking love elsewhere, you just teaching people that it's okay to treat you any kind of way, because they don't know how to love you, because they're not seeing you love on yourself. we try to go to different people, places, and things to fulfill ourselves when we're feeling empty. But at the end of the day, we all have what we need to fulfill ourselves. And it all starts with being mindfulness, being mindful and alerted, knowing that you are enough and that you are worthy to be loved. And two, knowing that it's okay to spend time taking care of yourself. You don't have to be in the phone all day. You don't have to be ripping and running, trying to fulfill everybody's needs. And when you feeling empty, you need to fill yourself with the love and attention and care that will help you get going. And that only just help you create boundaries. It helps you set boundaries. When you love on yourself properly, when you spend time doing that, people will know that, okay, this person has boundaries and certain things that they like about themselves, certain things that they want to be around them, and certain things that they'll stand for and won't stand for. Like with me, I'm about positivity. So when you come around with me negativity, just know it's going to be resistance and we're not going to get along. Either I'm going to leave or you will leave. But at the end of the day, that's a boundary I set for myself, to have positive people in my life, to engage in positive conversations, and to engage in positive activities. Not saying that I'm always to be a positive person, but that's what I choose. That's the reality that I desire. So that's what I choose to do. And, you know, you got the choice to choose what type of reality you desire, because it's your choice. If you want to have a negative experience in life, it's your choice, you know. But I set boundaries, and that's exactly what you all should do and need to do, as far as having a clear flow of communication and energy, so that you can tap into what you want to manifest. And just know that everything, emotions are energy fields and energy forms, and they dictate whether you manifest or whether you don't. You want to manifest regardless, whether it be a positive experience or a negative experience. But if you want to manifest something positive, you have to tap into the positive energy forms, which is trust, confidence, happiness, and so on. But the next thing to do is connect with others. And you only is going to go as far as the 5 people you hang around. And that's something to think about. Think about who your friends are, who you go connect with on a daily basis. If those 5 people aren't headed to where you want to go, just know that you're on the way to where they are. And reframe your thoughts, you know. Not everybody's perfect. Not everybody chooses to work on themselves. That's why you have to connect with the people that you desire to be like, so that you can learn and that they can push you to grow, to being a better individual. Let me show you guys a little something I'm working on. I'm trying to drop this video too real quick. But yeah, like with the stocks and stuff, if y'all want to start investing, my portfolio always going up. It's a little rocky. From last night. But these is what I got though. Dodge, some Shivas. And then I was trying to sell this, but I don't have enough to sell out yet. These lit coins. Day 119. And I had like 2 cents left. I had sold it some while ago, but I didn't have enough to sell it all out, so it didn't sell all out. Yeah, if y'all want to learn how to read the markets and make money, you know, teach y'all this in my live mentorship. How to ride the waves. And stuff like that. This is my blog. You guys can check out. I think I just dropped this one today. So this is the link in the bio if you want to learn more, read more about what Team Angie can do for you and what programs we have available. If you guys just looking for some tips and tricks on how to manage stress, check out the link below. This is what it is. This is the blog that I just created for you guys, so you can learn how to start making money online. Peace and blessings, love. Thanks for tuning in. That's the link in the bio, the blog that I wrote, so y'all can check it out for some daily inspiration and for some tips and resources on how to get started, finding emotional balance and financial stability. Peace and blessings. Thanks for tuning in. This weekend, I'm going to be inviting a guest so y'all can check out what it's like just being an entrepreneur, because everybody has different things that they do. A lot of people revert to digital marketing. They revert to making money online because the world is going digital. It's nothing to be afraid of. I myself just last year incorporated AI. I started using AI more with my company, and I'm getting real comfortable. The robots are getting to know me. My computer's getting to know me. These platforms I use is getting to know me, and they starting to assist me in ways that's really helpful. I don't have to do as much with them, and they complement my style, they complement my business, and it helps save time. So basically, AI, you want to get used to it. It's not going nowhere, but it is a competitor. It helps to keep business owners afloat and keep companies afloat and help the young ones grow. The thing about these Dodge coins and the markets, what I do, I like to get with the younger companies because they have so much potential and so much room to grow. And with these older companies, they already done met their mark. So they're trying to stay afloat by capitalizing on what they already have and how far they've come. Not saying they don't have any more room to grow, but they're basically capped out. And now they're competing with the younger companies who have so much potential, so much drive, so much fire, so much passion, and so much room to grow. Just like what's going on nowadays with Elon Musk, that's a new person with new money competing with all the older heads who've been had it from generation to generation. He's going to be the new head money because his kids are going to have money left over from him, and then his generation to be older money. If you get what I'm saying, something like that. I didn't come from a family with money, so this would be new money leaving behind for my son is what I do it for. So he'll come into old money and he can leave it for his kids and so on and so on. And it started a new generation of old money because it's about financially being stable and be able to do the things that you want to do. Between the difference between being wealthy and being rich. I'm trying to be wealthy, and I'm going to give you guys the difference between the two. Someone wealthy, the only difference between someone wealthy and someone rich is the way that they use their mindset. A wealthy person invests and they have different businesses. Their money works for them. As far as somebody being rich, they have to work for their money. They get high income earning jobs, such as a lawyer, a doctor, so on and so on. And they live lavish lifestyles from off their high income earning jobs. And their status is switch at any time if they ever lose their income because they don't invest, which is what a wealthy person does. They will buy the company that a rich person works for and have that rich person working for them. You get it? So that's the difference. Putting yourself in position, being an owner, not just putting yourself in debt to own things, but owning assets, things that's going to work for you so that you can spend more time living the life that you desire and deserve. Check out my blog if you guys want more information, daily tips and inspiration on what I got going on as far as emotional stability and financial freedom. If you guys are embarking on a journey to both, I have that for you. That's what I specialize in as a private personal consultant. Stay tuned for the next couple of days. I'll be having a host join me so you guys can see what it's like in a day in the life as being an entrepreneur. Having different skills every day that you guys can have and learn how to turn your passion into profit. Having my host to just give you guys a little inspiration and testimonials on how you can start living your dream life. If only you believe in yourself and you let go of that fear and take action. Let this be day one of many days if you're on your financial free journey and mental health awareness so that you will be emotionally stable going through your journey. That nothing will hold you back, not even your own thoughts, your own self-doubt. It's time to turn those negative beliefs, those negative thoughts, and those negative lifestyle patterns into something more healthy and more positive. And let me be your live mentor and guide to help show you and coach you to get you on a better path, at least resistance. Well, it's a lot to spit out. But yeah, nevertheless, I'm going to be dropping another video real soon and dropping out these blogs on a day-to-day so you guys can check them out, whether it be live or I just post it. But stay tuned for more from Team Angie and Aaron Glenn. Peace and blessings. Happy Monday and Happy New Week.